If you are new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and check out the other videos where you will find sit down videos, current affairs, just about vlogs that may find interest with you. All right, so today I posted a vlog about a few days ago. So if you are interested in vlogs, you can go ahead and watch that one. That was a sit down video. So today I am in the kitchen and I decide that I have been having cribs for a ToTo, right? So a Jamaican authentic traditional ToTo. That's what I feel for today. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna gather my ingredients. I have some already, but I went and get a few. So to make the Jamaican ToTo, I have my baking container, my baking powder, flour, butter, both to grease the pan and to use in the dough itself. I have cinnamon extract, vanilla, I have rose water and almond. I have a little browning. I'm just gonna use a little bit, not much, to just give the ToTo a little flavor. And I have chiffon butter. This is what I will be using as part of the liquid ingredients that I will be placing in the ToTo. Alright, so of course, you know, I have my blender because I'm going to blend my coconut. Not going to use too much water for the most important ingredients. Not going to use too much water, which is the coconut. Right, so I'm going to be using 2 coconuts because I want it to taste like Jamaican authentic ToTo. I don't want nothing taste like a cake me I make, a ToTo me I make. I'm not going to be gratering anything. The blender can do the gratering for me because there is gratering instruction on here. There's a grater instruction on here, so I don't have to worry about burst off my finger in it like my grandmother days when I have to grate a coconut. I'm not going to do that today, right? So I'll be using 2 coconut, one with the juice and one I won't use too much water, right? So let's go and you will see the process step by step. I also have my mix master beater to beat out all of the dry ingredients and get them liquefied. So stay with me through this process, guys. Don't click out. So guys, this is how I cut up the coconut, put in the blender to blend. This is supposed to be done grated, but I will not be doing so. Alright, so I'm not going to be putting too much. I'm going to be putting a little bit of water in this amount because this is the amount that I'm going to use as juice. Right, and this one I will use to add to it while it's being mixed. Right, so this is the amount of water that I'll be using for the mixing process. So I'm using this part of it for the mixing process, guys. So this is the amount of water that I'm going to use. Not much, right? Just enough to cover it. So guys, if I was doing this to just get the juice, then I would have to strain it. So remember now, I am not throwing away the trash nor the juice, right? So I'll be using this part of it for the process. So I have to blend it out with water and get it to liquefy as much as I want it. Right guys? So I am not straining anything here. I'll be using the trash and everything. Right? So this is the amount of liquid that I will be using for this part of it. Okay guys? So just watch the steps. Alright? So I'm gonna just blend out this one now as well. Just enough water over it guys, not much, because you don't want it to be too watery. Right? Consistency is important. So I will be adding 1.5 pounds of flour guys. I know measurement, so I don't have to use any measuring cup. 1.5 pounds of flour. Yeah, I'm going to be adding. Okay, so I'll be mixing all my dry mixtures together and all my wet mixtures together. Right, 1.5 pounds of flour. Right, I'm using. Adding the baking powder. This is baking powder. Now I'm going to be adding this by the tablespoon. So I'll be using about 4 tablespoons of this. Okay, 4 tablespoons guys. So here I'm going to be mixing all my dry mixtures together. Go with salt too much, but a teaspoon of salt can be used. Teaspoon. I don't do too much salt, so I won't worry about the salt. So the coconut is all blended and ready. And I have some juice over here. Then for my sugar, I have to measure it because I'm not going to use too much sugar here. Right? This is about 1/2 liter of sugar. Right? Half of this measuring cup. I don't know if this is a liter or what. That's a liter about. Right? 400 liters of sugar at least I'll be using because I don't use a lot of sugar in nothing. Right? Because I have to avoid some of these things that I'm using. So I try my best not to use them. Not to use a large amount. So I'll be mixing it in with the flour. Melted yet, so I am going to melt the butter. Butter is right here. I'm going to melt it. And this is the amount of butter I'm going to use. guys, the butter is melted and I'm pouring it in. So now I'm going to add my spices. Since they're already liquid, it doesn't matter. This is rose water and almond. And this is vanilla. I'm going to be adding same amount, 4 tablespoons of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And the rose water and almond that was left in this container is about 4 tablespoons approximately, guys. Right? I had browning to it, guys, but I'm not sure I'm going to use it. Right? Browning was a part of the ingredients, but I'm not sure. Because I don't really like when I look at some of these, like ToTo and pudding. I don't like when I look at it and I see it have that whitish color. So I am going to think about that, adding the browning as I go along, guys. So now I'm going to be beating all the mixtures that I have here. As I go along, I had the coconut juice with the trash. Alright guys, it look a little bit watery, so I'm gonna add some more flour to it, guys. I don't want it too thick though, because I'm not baking a cake. It's not to be too thick. Right, but I'm going to add a little bit more flour to it. You can choose your consistency if you want it. A little bit hard or soft. So I'm adding a little bit more flour, guys. And while I'm this, I'm going to have to add the coconut juice. Some more of the coconut juice to it, guys. This one is very thick, that's how I want it, very thick. Coconut trash, most of the trash went down in it, and the liquid is left in the blender. So the liquid there. This amount is quite okay for me, guys. Yep. This is quite okay. I don't add anything else to this. This is perfect. Consistency is perfect. Yeah. So I think I get the right mixing how I really wanted it, guys. Yeah, I really get it how I wanted it. So guys, I'm going to preheat the oven at 230. So I'm preheating the oven, guys. So guys, I've put a teaspoon of browning in there, and this is the color I really wanted. I hope it don't come out darker than this. Consistency is perfect, guys. Taste is perfect as well. So watch till it end. Don't forget to like and share this video. All the ingredients used here will be posted in my description if you would like to try the Jamaican traditional ToTo. So guys, I'm ready to grease the pan, and I'm using stick butter to do so. Guys, couldn't have been more perfect. Couldn't have been more perfect, guys. I wanted two and I get two. I wanted two, guys. I get two. Couldn't have been more perfect than this. Alright, guys, so ingredients is quite important, and measurement. Even though I didn't use perfect measurement through here, but I use the entire 2 pounds of flour, and this is what I get. Yeah, and I use the 2 coconuts. Right, so I can say I'm a pro at measurement without using much measuring instruments. Right, guys? Yeah, I'm a pro at this. Crazy me. So guys, look at it. I am a pro at this, guys. Can you imagine? 2 coconut, 2 pounds of flour, and I get what I want. Just like that. Just like that. I use 1 teaspoon of browning, guys. 1 teaspoon to get the desired color that I wanted. Right? So I'm going to now put it in the oven. Guys, I have a little spillage while going in, but that's okay. I'll clean it up afterwards. But there they are in the oven now. So yes, guys, without further ado, here is the ToTos, guys. Look at them. Wow, nicely done. Yes, guys, nicely done. Now I'm gonna have to cut and test it to see what's going on. And just like that, guys, I am ready to devour this Jamaican ToTo. So yes, people, finally baked and cool, and now I'm about to indulge. Yes. If you have made it this far in the video, thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, guys. I'm looking forward to those comments. Let me know how was my baking skills. It's a long time I haven't done something like this, and it's my first time trying this one.